Our Christmas festivities continue here in Bristol, Connecticut. The Clippers up 72-55 on top of the Nuggets. Maria Taylor, alongside Jalen Rose, still holding it down for you on the 5 games of Christmas. Jay Rose, we've seen a lot. Yeah, put your glasses on.
Like what you did there on the 5 games of Christmas.
Our true love's games with us. A lot of games. Let's run through a couple of them that we had our eye on. Can we start with the Nets and the Celtics? This was a 3-point game at half, but then it didn't matter because the Nets found the 3 ball.
I came front. I needed my glasses so I could see the monitor. KD and Kyrie went off, Maria.
Yes.
They were taking turns doing work versus the Boston Celtics. And, of course, there was no Kemba Walker for the Celtics. But, again, those 2 guys put the Heat, Celtics, Bucks, and Sixers on notice that they're for real in the East.
KD 29, Kyrie 37. That'll work for a win. Mavs taking on the Lakers. It is the future versus the current legend in LeBron James. And we saw a little bit of Montrezl Harrell going off. We saw AD and LeBron going off. The Lakers look good.
The Lakers are the most complete team in basketball, led by LeBron James, who had double-figure assists. Anthony Davis is an improved 3-point shooter. Just so much depth with the Lakers.
Yeah, 22 points and 10 assists. How about this? LeBron James is second all-time in scoring on Christmas Day, playing in his 14th straight Christmas game.
LeBron James always delivers. It seems like the bigger the stage, the better he performs. And this Los Angeles Lakers team, adding Harrell, adding Schrader, paying Kuzma, all of those guys are now trying to master their roles. The Los Angeles Lakers looked awesome today.
Oh, well, there it is. Best odds to win the 2021 NBA title. And you're rolling with who, Jalen?
I'm rolling with the Lakers. Purple and gold all day.
But I got to tell you, the game that I have circled, Nets-Lakers, I want to see it. I need to see it real time. We've got the second half coming of the Clippers and the Nuggets, our nightcap for Christmas Day.
We'll be part of the Lakers-Mavs broadcast crew for tonight from the Staples Center. So this is basically your shoot-around. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
I listened to you talk to Luka. I just want to know this, and it can be quick. Does he ever seem 21 going on 22 to you?
Yeah, I mean, he seems 21 going on 40 to me a lot of the time. And I asked him, I said, how do you handle all of this pressure? And you heard a little bit of it in the conversation, but we also talked a bit offline just about his childhood. And this is a guy who from a very young age was tabbed for greatness, always playing with players older than him, always playing in a huge spotlight. So from the beginning, he knew what it was like to try to lead a team, even though he might be the youngest in the room, and have all eyes on him. And he said every step of the way, going from sort of medium to big to bigger to now the biggest stage, it's helped him prepare for a night like tonight.
LeBron James is the kind of star that it's okay for him to be fans of other dudes. He can do that without getting criticism. Clearly, he favors Luka in his game. What else can you tell about their relationship?
Yeah, it's really interesting. We asked LeBron why he likes Luka so much because you heard him there. He's just effusive about him. And he said it's not the scoring. He said it's the vision. He said it's the way he can tell that Luka sees the game, sees plays before they develop, and really has the idea of a plan for the whole game and how he wants to execute. LeBron really respects that. And the irony, of course, is that Luka developed that from watching LeBron James. I mean, the age difference between them, Luka literally grew up watching LeBron. LeBron was Luka's favorite player, and now they are going toe-to-toe.
Rachel, we'll let you get back to your duties for the broadcast. We will see you, ESPN, ABC, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 local. Be on time.
Thank you so much.
Breaking news today on SportsCenter, the Duke's women's basketball team, they've ended their season due to the coronavirus pandemic. Their season has been on pause since December 16th because of 2 positive COVID-19 tests and contract tracing within their travel party. The Blue Devils are the first Power 5 school to start its season and not finish it. The men, though, they will continue their season. Here's a statement they released. The student athletes on the Duke women's basketball team have made the difficult decision to conclude their current season due to safety concerns. We support their decision, as we have supported the choices made by all student athletes at Duke during the unprecedented time. Duke will maintain our current schedule of competition in other sports and will continue to observe our rigorous health and safety protocols, which include daily testing for all student athletes and are based on guidance from leading medical experts. And that is from their VP of Public Affairs.
They know they've had a lot of roster changeover, and it'll be interesting to see how it all fits together as they go along over the next month.
Other side of this thing, Luka Doncic. He's shown he's special. What are your expectations for him as he enters the 3rd season in the league now?
Well, what I'm really interested in is, can he improve his three-point shooting and free throw shooting to make him absolutely unguardable, because right now we know he's so good in the paint and at the rim. He makes big three-pointers, but his percentage is less than what you think it would be for the type of shooter that he is. But what he does so very, very well is he just picks defenses apart with his size and passing ability, the ability to see every spot on the floor to make every pass. Once he gets his shoulders by you, you're in deep trouble.
He is a unique talent, to be sure, and goodness me, if he shoots threes better, as you said, that'll be unstoppable. He'll also be 22 in February. Amazing. Jeff Van Gundy, we're going to walk this thing right up to 8 o'clock for you here on SportsCenter. We'll see you then. Thanks very much.
All right. Take care. Merry Christmas.
All right, you know who's also young? Zion Williamson and Jimmy Butler coming off his finals appearance. Not so young, still balling though, and there's Zion. I like those uniforms. I also like the game that this guy was showing. Duncan Robinson, first possession for Miami. Watch the movement outside the arc, nails it. Much more to come from Robinson. Under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Robinson, I love threes. Threes are my favorite. His fourth of the quarter. Moving on, now to the second, fancy graphic. Second quarter, Goran Dragic coming up with a steal. Grinch move. Layup, boom. Heat up double digits at this point. Swing that towel, swing it. Later in the quarter, heat up 17. Tyler Hero, he was the hero in the finals and continues to be money. Hits the three, picks up the foul, 4-point play. The Heat had 13 threes in the first half. That's their most in a half in 25 seasons. Merry Christmas. Zion with that nice little and one. He had 12 points in the quarter. Heat up 15 now. Robinson, give me more. Just like I want more of the fudge that I made. Robinson, sixth three of the half. He had the most threes in a half on Christmas Day in NBA history. Third quarter. Pelicans now down 15. Steven Adams. Woo! No look to Zion, driving through. That is a big dude, and you don't want to get in his way. He finished with 32 points, 10 rebounds, his first 30-10 game. We like it. Brandon Ingram coming through. That was pretty. Ingram and Zion become the first teammates to go for 25 on Christmas since LeBron and Kyrie back in 2016. Next possession, Ingram, three, drains it. He had 28 points, and the Pelicans down 9. So they're getting closer, but Dragic, I got you, driving with that layup. He finished with 18. Now, Jimmy sat out in the second half. He has some ankle soreness, but this game was just run by the young guns, and here they are.
Get more and more comfortable every day. You know, last year was a huge learning experience for not only myself, but really this whole group. So we're just trying to build on it. We were disappointed in how we came out in game one. So, you know, we love playing at home, despite the fact there's no fans, but it was good to get this one.
It's like I said before our first game, like, we've only been together a certain amount of time. We're gonna have trials in there. Like, that's just a part of the game. And, you know, only thing we can do from a situation like this is learn from it. You know, we don't improve off it and something's wrong. So we got to learn from it and keep pushing.
Christmas Day wisdom from Zion. Now, we knew we were going to have to watch him during this game and keep our eyes on him. But how about Duncan? His 7 3-pointers tied a Christmas Day record. Brandon Ingram had 7 last year. Zion was pretty slick himself. His 32 points are the second most ever on Christmas by a player 20 years younger or old or younger, and LeBron had more, the only one, when he was 18 years old back in 2003. Oh, to be 18.
Live in New England, there's a Duncan every block.
True.
Warriors, Bucks. Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 guys who have twice been the MVP. Giannis has won the last 2. And you know who we're going to show you first? The number 2 pick in the draft. Overall, that's James Wiseman, youngster, played briefly there at Memphis for Penny Hardaway. Blows right by Giannis. Or maybe Giannis is a late coming over, whatever, it's points. Wiseman had 18, and then the other way. Giannis shows that he can do that as well. Giannis, though, lump of coal stuff in the first half. 1 of 6, 6 points. Chris Middleton 1968.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanasis Antetokounmpo, he gets in the act as well. Middleton had 31. The Bucks had 138. Steph, work to do with your club.
You told us going in the year you're going to lose to Brooklyn and Milwaukee on the road, your first 2 games. We're competitors. We have pride. We wouldn't have waved the white flag, but they're 2 tough games. So we have to understand, again, the things we need to learn quickly so that we're not having these same sound bites, after every single game.
I'm the head coach, and if we can't execute offensively, then, I've got to stay on them and continue to work and try to find ways that we can get better organized and look like we're a 5-man unit. We're just scattered right now. It just feels like we're a series of moving parts.
All right. I guess there's proof to what those 2 gentlemen have been saying. The Warriors, 4th team in NBA history to lose each of their first 2 games by 25-plus points. If you want to take the numbers out of it, you could just go, they've been awful. Warriors minus 65-point differential, their worst through 2 games in franchise history, and the 2nd worst differential overall through the first 2 games of the season